going to be playing a game, the photographic memories game with a couple of friends of ours. This is Gail and Ben.
Hi.
Welcome to the show,
Hi,
guys. Welcome to
everyone.
Granddad and Me. Allie
Thank
Grace,
you.
you think this is going to
Okay,
work?
I'm back. I'm back. Sorry, it totally like shut down. Sorry.
Oh, really? I didn't
Yeah,
even.
I'm back now though. I didn't hear anything that was just said. If
Oh, I
things
just
are
said,
happening.
yeah, I just welcomed our guest and
Oh,
told them we're going to
sorry.
be playing the game.
Okay,
And
sorry.
don't be sorry. It's fine. We got plenty of time to be sorry because we don't know how this crazy thing's going to work. So anyway, guys, we have the game. The concept of the game is that we have a couple of photographs, and we're going to ask you a couple of questions that are kind of there'll be multiple choice questions, and we'll talk a little bit about it after that. So just here. And the other great thing, Ben and Gail, is we have the power of the edit. This is not going out live or anything. So I can come back later on and I can, if we mess up and hiccup or burp or something, we can we can we can stop and take that out. But hopefully it just all goes out because we're pretty loose here. So okay, we're we're going to play the game. Allie Grace, are you with us, Allie Grace?
Yes,
Okay, you're kind of
I
lagging.
am. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't know
I know.
where.
Y'all are too. So I don't know.
Hmm. Okay. Well,
I don't know.
we're gonna press
It's
through.
back normal now, but we'll see.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
we're gonna press through. So, guys, what we're gonna do is I'm going to do this, and all right. So this guy, this photograph is one of been my family, our family, Allie Grace and my family. My uncle in 1929 started a photography studio in Houston, and so that the 100th anniversary of that studio is going to be coming up here in 2.5 years. So we're already kind of gearing up to celebrate that. We've spoken with Briscoe Center, who has there's a place in Austin, guys, where all of our we have 500,000 negatives in Austin, and it's called the Briscoe Center for American History, and so all of our photographs are there, and now they're getting a lot of our films and stuff. So we're excited about the preliminary of having a centennial celebration for Bob Bailey Studios that's coming up pretty soon. So anyway, this is one of the photographs from the studio. So in this photograph, there's a cowboy-looking guy, and we thought this would be fun since it's rodeo time in Houston, so we thought we'd have a little cowboy theme. And this cowboy here, and Gail, you may know this really, really well, but this guy he was a singing cowboy, and he was either Gene Autry, Tex Ritter, or Sunset Carson, Sunset Carson. So do you guys think y'all, let me put your heads together or say individually, who do you think this cowboy is?
I think it's Tex Ritter.
I think that's a great guess. I don't know.
I
Why
Sounds
think
would
like
you
a
that's
say,
a
cowboy name.
why would you say Tex Ritter?
Because so Jean sounds like a girl's name. I don't know. I don't know for sure.
Yeah.
Um, and Sunset Carson,
Uh-huh.
you mispronounced the name the first time, so
Uh-huh.
I'm thinking that's your
You
like
know,
first time
that's
saying it.
that is so good, Benjamin, because I thought the same thing. I thought, uh-oh, the fact I can't even say the name is probably going to be a hint. That's not him.
That was a
Very,
great
very,
catch too. That is really good.
very good. So, do you agree, Gail, with Ben, and you think it's Tex Ritter, or you think it's somebody else?
he's a very smart young man. And when you started, you said, Gail, you probably know this. I'm not quite sure how old you think I am, but let me just clarify that all of these people, I don't even know who Sunset Carson is, but all of these people were before my time. I really want that on the record.
I got
However,
you. Well,
I'm going
I
to
can I
side.
can I can top you on that, Gail. They're even before my time, which really puts
Okay.
that's another 20 years before for between me and
See,
you. So
I
so
feel better about both of us. I'm going with my grandson, and I know who Gene Autry is, but I'm going to go with Tex Ritter as well. I don't remember what Gene Autry looks like or Tex Ritter, but I'm going with Tex Ritter.
all right, great. Well, let me see. We're going to. All right. Yes, you're right.
We did it.
Tex Ritter, yeah.
Benjamin.
That's
Great
right.
job, Benjamin.
Way to go, Benjamin. Or Ben Benjamin. Gene Autry, he was not a girl. He was actually, Ben, he was actually the main cowboy star of the old black and white Saturday morning cowboy movies. He was really a big deal. And he had a couple of songs like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, and he had Back in the Saddle Again, and Don't Fence Me In. He had a whole bunch of songs that were real popular in his day back in the 40s. And Tex Ritter, I don't really know Tex Ritter very well. He was a singing cowboy. He sang some. He actually sang the song from High Noon, which was a real famous Western movie, and he sang the title song for that. So in Sunset Carson, he's another one. He's very obscure Saturday morning. I don't think I ever saw one of his movies. So yeah, these are all pretty obscure people. But you know what? The thing is that Tex Ritter actually started a family that became kind of famous in a lot of ways. And so what happened was his son was Jack Ritter, who was there was an old TV show called Three's Company, and he was a pretty funny guy on television. And his son, Tex Ranger's grandson, is Jason Ritter, and he's a popular young actor. He's not even so young anymore. Allie Grace, do you know Jason Ritter?
I don't. The Ritter name sounds familiar, but to Tex, Jack, and Jason, I couldn't tell you. Be like, oh yeah, I know who that is. No.
But a lot of our viewers will know at least Jason, because and I don't know him that well. I should be able to tell you the shows he's in and stuff, but I don't really know it. Anyway, that's the Ritter guys, Tex, Jack, and Jason, and it's just interesting that they've all been in show business their entire lives. Okay, I'm going to change. So we're going to go back to that same picture. Now we have our second question. This guy over here on the left-hand side of the picture is named Fred Canada. You know him about as well as Tex Ritter, right, Ben?
Totally.
Yeah.
Totally.
Well, Fred was he ran a bunch of theaters in Houston when they had movie theaters. There was a bunch of movie theaters called the Horowitz Theaters, and he was in charge of them. And so one of the deals he did was he did stunts. Back before they had TV, Ben and Gail, it was before your time too with television, and so back before those, they had at the movie theaters, to get people to be aware of what films were on and stuff. They would do stunts. They would have things that they would do to try to draw attention. And so one of Fred's jobs was to create stunts at the movie theater to get people to come and see whatever movie was on. And so he did one of these three stunts. He gathered a herd of donkeys and brought them to into the theater and also to another event that was going on in town. Or he had a popcorn blizzard. He took tons and tons of popcorn in the balcony and he threw them over the edge of the balcony and kind of snowed people with popcorn. Or he got 30 singing cowboys, famous singing cowboys, to all come together at his theater and on one Saturday day and perform. So which one of these is true? Columbo Ben?
They all sound very believable.
Well, thanks. Yeah, Gail. Gail, I think we've lost your. We're not hearing you. Still not. It's mime time with Gail. Okay. Well, I'm sorry, Gail. Yeah, I know. That's we're the king and queen of technical problems. So, yeah. Well, Ben, since it's the Ben show now,
Oh boy.
take a guess.
I'm gonna think cowboy. I'm gonna think maybe a herd of donkeys.
Why?
Well, cowboys are kind of. Oh, Gail, are you here?
Right.
Oh wait, I think you're speaking again.
Yes. Can you all hear me
Yes,
now?
We can hear.
We can. Okay. Well, Gail, Ben is his guest, number one on our guesses here. He's guessing it's a herd of donkeys that Fred Canada brought a herd of donkeys in. You have a different guess?
Well, I'm thinking it would really be hard to corral a herd of donkeys in the theater. I think a popcorn blizzard would be a big mess to clean up.
Ooh. good
I'm going to
point.
go, Benjamin, what do you think about 30 singing cowboys? You don't have to clean up after them, and they're
Well,
easier to get
not
on.
necessarily.
Debatable.
Good point. Good point. And they're easier to get on stage. What do you think about that, Benjamin?
I think 30 Singing Cowboys he probably would have done, but a herd of donkeys would also be cool. So we should split and see who's right.
I love it.
Yes.
Oh my goodness! I
How
really
about
thought
that?
it was gonna be the Cowboys.
Did you?
Wow.
Did you?
Yes.
Oh,
Wow.
All right.
Great guess.
2 for 2.
Great
Ben's.
job, Benjamin.
Thank you.
Hey, yeah. Okay, let me tell you this story, guys. This in 1928, Houston had it's the Democratic National Convention came to Houston, and Will Horowitz was the guy. Was actually this guy's boss. Fred Canada's boss was Will Horowitz, and he owned 6 theaters in Houston. He sent Fred Canada down to the valley in Texas to to get a herd of donkeys, and he put them on a train, and he had to babysit these donkeys all the way back to Houston. And so when he got to Houston, he brought the donkeys into the theater, but then he also they took him over to the convention center that they built just for the National Convention in Houston. It was where the Coliseum wound up being, and now it's the Tuts Theaters over there were on the ground where this was had. But they wound up giving some of the donkeys away to the different people that came to the convention. So great guess, man. Really good. Way to go, Ben.
Yeah, good
You got
job,
it.
Benjamin.
Yeah.
I love it. You're Columbo second there, man. You figured it all out. I'm impressed. Oh, hey guys, we're going to let you go with our Photographic Memories home game, and we'll explain that to you a little more. But anyway, you're going to get each of you are going to get the home game of Photographic Memories, along with our thanks for being with us on our first actual Photographic Memories game. So thank you guys, we appreciate
Thank y'all.
you. Take care.
Hey, it was fun. Nice seeing y'all. Thank you so much.
You bet. Bye, Ben.
Bye.
Bye.